Welcome to the commencement ceremony for
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 74th Commencement for Western Governors University. Graduates, families, and friends, thank you for joining us as we celebrate this special occasion. Our ceremony is being recorded and streamed live over the internet. A special welcome to all of our online participants joining us across the country and around the world. Please silence your cell phones, but keep them nearby, as there will be an opportunity later in the program to share your achievement on social media. Please stand for the processional and remain standing for the National Anthem.
say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good morning, Night Owls. Who's ready to graduate today? Please have a seat. My name is Tonya Drake, and I'm the Chancellor for WGU Washington. It is my honor to welcome you to the 2019 WGU Masters Commencement Ceremony here in Seattle. Please give it up one more time for Oksana Rudenko from Graham, Washington for doing our National Anthem. Oksana is graduating with her Master's of Arts degree in Mathematics Education. I have a feeling I'm going to be competing with these trains all morning. You did a beautiful job, Oksana. Welcome to our honored graduates. Congratulations on completing one of life's greatest accomplishments, a higher education degree. Please extend a welcome by waving your hands to the many graduates, friends, and families who are joining us via our live webcast. Give them a wave. We would also like to take just a moment to send your very best thoughts to those affected on the East Coast by Hurricane Dorian. We send our thoughts out for safety for those. I identify as First Nations, or in the States we say Native American. My father is Cowichan from Vancouver Island, and I would like to acknowledge and honor the Duwamish people for whose lands we stand on today. I thank you and honor you. It is my pleasure to also welcome our President, Scott Pulsipher, my colleagues representing our amazing university leadership, and our advisory board members who are joining me here on stage. Oh, yes, you should give them a round of applause. Graduates, today marks a game-changing moment in your life. I ask you to lift your gaze and possibly look behind you. Take a look at the family and friends who are here to support you and honor your accomplishments today. You are a much-loved graduating class. Yes, put your hands together one more time. At WGU, we often have family members who are graduating together. Let me ask if you are a family member who is graduating together to stand and be recognized. What a special occasion to see these families share this moment together. WGU is honored and recognized year after year as a military-friendly university. We would like to recognize the military members who are graduating today. If you are a graduate who is in the active duty, reservist, veterans, National Guard, or a military spouse, we ask you to stand and be recognized. We thank you for your service to our country. If our students and alumni are the lifeblood of the institution, then our staff and faculty are its heart. With you today are many of our university faculty and employees. Let me ask them to stand. And graduates, will you please give them a round of applause for their support and commitment? More than 20 years ago, WGU enrolled our first student. The university now has over 154,000 graduates. 154,000 graduates. Yes. And today, more than 1,450 graduates are joining us at 2 of our ceremonies here in Seattle. Among you, over 750 are earning a bachelor's degree, and almost 700 this morning will be earning your master's degree. If you've read any of the press around today's ceremonies, you will know that this marks a historic occasion for our university. This is our largest single commencement in our university's history. Let me share some facts about our graduating class. You represent 43 states and Canada. More than 1,000 of you are from the state of Washington. And we have the right colors. Go blue, right? Okay. 39% of you are like myself. You're the first in your family to receive a college degree. A special congratulations to each of you. Your average age is 38, and 68% of you are women. On average, you completed your graduate program in 1 year and 7 months. Impressive. You juggle work, life, and whatever life throws at you. But now you're a WGU grad and you can tell life, what else do you got? Today's commencement marks a rite of passage to acknowledge your intellectual accomplishments. You join only 9% of the U.S. population that has a master's degree. This sets the stage for the rest of your life, and much will be expected of you as you continue your life's journey. Embrace those expectations. Engage in leadership roles, but most of all, enjoy creating a better world for generations to come with your higher education degree from WGU. On behalf of our entire university, we would like to thank you for letting us be part of your journey. We are proud of you and know that greater things await a new kind of you. Congratulations to the class of 2019. It is my honor to introduce our fantastic keynote speaker. Please help me welcome Sekou Andrews. A week in the life of Sekou Andrews could find him keynoting at a leadership conference, or possibly helping some global branding with his messaging, or performing at former Barack Obama in Oprah Winfrey's backyard. Or say at T-Mobile Park doing a keynote for WGU, yes. More importantly, right? This school teacher turned National Poet Slam champion has become the world's leading poetic voice. A new type of speaker and artist who blends inspirational speaking with spoken word poetry to electrify the messages of global organizations including Google, Toyota, Nike, and PayPal. Sekou also trains speakers to unlock their own sage might using rock star performance techniques. He does more than inspire us with his story. He inspires us with our story. Please give it up for Sekou Andrews.
I like it. All right. Let's get this party started. I think this is the official, traditional place that you're supposed to stand as a commencement speaker, right? The official, traditional place. So let me do that. And let me let you know that if you came here looking for your whole life is ahead of you speech, if you are getting ready to hear the world is yours for the taking, or the world is waiting for you to begin speech, then you have come to the wrong place. Yeah, you might as well check Facebook or play Fortnite or go to the bathroom or something, because this speech is not for you. No, this is not the world is yours for the taking speech. This is you have not only already taken the world, you have purchased the deed, put a mortgage on it, raised a couple kids in it, put a ring on it, and paid taxes on it. Please. You've already taken the world by storm, so this here degree is simply your proof of purchase. Call it your master's receipt. This faculty and staff and family and friends and graduates is not you are young, talented, and facing your truth speech. This is a you are grown and grinding and got stuff to do type of speech, huh? You are already in hot pursuit speech. You finally got no excuse speech, because we are all full of excuses until we find something that works, right? It's true, right? We keep saying, I would totally, lose 20 pounds if I could just work out from home, until we meet a trainer who says, fine, I'll meet you at your place, 6 a.m., be dressed. 6 a.m.? Really, 6? Or we love repeating, I would totally save more money, if I wasn't so in debt, until a credit counselor helps us live off less, like a game of rock, credit card, scissors, right? Eventually, something comes along that removes all of our excuses. Like, I would totally get my degree if I could set my own hours. Boom, here's task stream, log in. Huh? I would totally finish school if there was a way to do it from home. Boom, here's a project you can do in your pajamas, log in. And if I could take class at night, coffee it up, log in. And if I could finish in 18 months, start your clock now, log in. And if I got competency units from my job, you work it, we count it, now log in and start the run, and do not stop until the goal is won. I'm not here for the tradition as neither are you. So this is not, I'm here thanks to academic advisors and professors and graders. No, this is, I'm here thanks to tech support, course instructors and evaluators, thanks to my program mentor who is at my side until the end. And even when she calls and I'm not ready, so to voicemail I send, she calls again to help me create my version of the word win, which is why this speech is not a you have spent the past 4 years dutifully striving each semester toward your degree speech. No, this is a I don't even know what a semester is speech. I earned this degree in half the time with double the course load and twice the GPA at half the cost speech. This is the world had the nerve to try to tell you what it knows you cannot do, and you looked back at the world all confused, and all that came out was, who? Y'all didn't know I speak a little night owl, did you? Huh? See, we all know the sound that most species of owl make, right? Ooh, ooh. Yeah, no. The sound that WGU night owls make is whoo. As in, when you stand face pressed against the dark of night and looking at the end of that tunnel, and the world says, you know, it is statistically unlikely with your maturity and your responsibilities that you will ever find a way through this darkness to a degree. The night owl responds, ooh. I know you're not talking about me, because the fire in me has burned bright enough to light my path through raising 4 kids or surviving 3 hurricanes or serving 2 tours and enjoying 1 heaven of a life. So as far as I'm concerned, I am the light at the end of the tunnel. See, you all are not your average students, which is why this is not your average commencement day celebration. These are not even your average commencement day gowns you're wearing, all pristine and unblemished. Nah, that ain't you. That's not how you get down. Your gown has a little dish soap and sauce stains from all the nights you came home after work to find a raggedy pot of hamburger helper on the stove and a mostly clean kitchen, courtesy of your loving husband and son who are stepping up their chore game so that you can get right to your coursework and get that business degree. Your gown has camouflage fatigue stitched into the lining for the many nights you spent faithfully serving your country that sometimes felt like a cakewalk compared to surviving the battlefield of clinical microbiology while being number 400 in the queue. 400? I won't be alive by then. See, we are each robed in the gowns that tell our story as we congregate today. Even me. See, this is not your average commencement day speech, because, in case you haven't noticed, this is not your average commencement day speaker. No, this is poetic voice, right? And most of you don't even know what that means. You're like, I don't know, what is he? Is a speaker? It's a performer, right? Poetic voice is the seamless integration of inspirational speaking and spoken word poetry, creating an experience where it's not perform and applaud and then speak, perform and applaud and then speak. It's a seamless integration. So you don't know where the business speaking ends and the trains begin. You don't know where the trains end and the storytelling begins, where the theater, the comedy, the poetry ends and begins, right? And that's the beauty of what you all have created, right? It's not, you've defied the word or. You're saying, no, and. I'm all about and, right? Same with me. People ask, are you a speaker or an entertainer? I answer, yes. Absolutely. Are you a performer or a presenter? Yes. Is it business content or is it artistry? Yes, right? So I know what you're going through, right? Because the world has been asking you the same type of questions. Wait, are you going to go straight to college out of high school, or are you going to get a job? Yes. Are you going to serve your country, or are you going to go to college? Yes. Are you going to be a husband for your spouse or be a college graduate in your house? Yes. Make dinner for your kids or make partner at your firm? Yes. Be a parent to your kids or be an example to your kids? Yes. Because you can't do both, is what they will try to tell you. And when they do, that's when we each respond with what? Ooh. I must have a little night owl in me too, right? I must, because they say, they used to tell me all the time, oh, you know what? You won't make it as a full-time poet. That's just ridiculous. Now I've been a full-time poet for 17 years. So I'm like, phew, right? They say you won't make it in speaking, in the speaking world with spoken word poetry. You should abandon that and just stick with the convention, the traditional way of being a speaker. And I built a communications company, a successful communications company, and built it all on the backs of the words, I thought I hated poetry, but I kind of like that. I'm always pushing myself into new, uncharted terrain, despite what everybody tells me. And to be honest, I'm still pushing my way into new scary spaces. Can I share, just because it's family and friends here, can I share my new scary space with y'all? Okay. There is not a contemporary spoken word poetry that typically wins the Grammys. And I just launched a new album that is actually going to try to be the first spoken word poet that beats audiobooks and gets the Grammy, because my purpose is to create an industry for young spoken word poets whereby they can make a purposeful and profitable living, so that when people tell them you will never make money as a poet, they can turn around to the world and say, phew. So I want you guys to hold space for my new album and me continuing to push myself into new spaces like the Grammys. I'm excited, and if it sounds like I got a whole lot to prove, oh yeah, I do. But just like you did, when your boss said, oh, you think you promotion material? Prove it. When your kids said, oh, so you think a college degree is achievable for me? Well, you prove it. When the statistics said, you think you can be the exception to our rules? Well, I'll tell you what, the proof is in the pudding, which is why when you hear your name echo through this stadium today, I want you to step through these aisles, into these aisles, like they are pudding fashion runways. You better strut through this room looking like homemade, fresh out the pot tapioca, huh? When you walk across this stage, you better stride past us looking like grandmama's banana pudding, huh? With the good bananas, none of them brown bananas, right? If you are a graduate online, at home, I want you to get up and swagger walk around your living room looking like Louisiana bread pudding with Mexican chocolate topped with caramelized bananas and vanilla bourbon sauce. What? And graduates, if you feel like this speech is starting to make you hungry, you're wrong. It's not the speech. No, that hunger has been in you long before I ever showed up. That hunger is what got you through, constantly hearing the voices of family and friends and bosses. You never come out with us anymore. Daddy, how come you're always so tired? You know you can't pass that course. You're not that smart. You're late to work again. Let me guess, you have to study. Dear God, please let mommy hurry up and get her nursing degree so she can come home and be our mommy again. That hunger is what got you through all of that. But today is no longer about the hunger. No, today is finally about the feast. Feasting on the fruits of your labor. Today is not about the thirst. Today is about the toast. Raising glasses to you pursuing the best version of yourself. Today is about celebrating the harvest of your work. At this college of IT that was built to work hard for the working, this college of health professions that grows students who are already grown, this teaching college that grinds out degrees for those on the grind, this college of business that lives to help those who have lived, this new kind of you that works to no end to help students reach the end, where graduates don't finish like stop, they finish like when. They don't stop or say when, they only stop at the end long enough to toss their cap, have a party, and begin the next chapter of their journey, this time stronger within, with the skills to know how to fall and get back up again, to hold your head high because you stay lifting your chin, because you've proven that your best version can better itself again. This here is not a speech to celebrate the first version of you. No. This is a speech to celebrate you. Point 2. I'm talking update and repeat like you. Point 3. Upgrade to even more like you. Point 4. Up-leveled and multiplied. This is you. Point 5. Surrounded by faculty and staff, kids, dads, moms who remind you to never stop short, to always go long, and help you to finish strong like degrees made of Teflon and night owls telling the word never to bring it on. Because this is the day you show there's no storm you cannot weather. This is the place you proved there's no expiration on chasing forever. And this is the moment the world learned the futility of telling you never. Because today is when you put the world on notice that your best just got better. Congratulations! Thank you. And that's my new music right there. Everybody bob your head. Everybody bob your head. Thank you so much. Congrats.
Give it up one more time for Sekou Andrews. My favorite part of being Chancellor is the opportunity to meet each of you and hear your stories and your successes. Today we have the privilege of hearing from 2 of our students, and it is my honor to introduce both of them. First, you'll hear from Jayven Tipado. Jayven is receiving her Master's of Science degree in Nursing, Leadership, and Management, and Jayven came all the way from Augusta, Georgia. We also have Dawn Helzer, who's receiving her Master of Science degree in Management and Leadership, and she's from our home state, Lacey, Washington. First, give it up to the lectern for Jayven.
Good morning, graduates. Welcome to a new chapter of your life. Your hard work has paid off. Give yourself a round of applause for greatness. I stand before you grateful for the opportunity to share my testimony, and I hope you leave here today inspired. In 2017, I was in the last semester of my LPN to RN Bridge program. According to my plans, 2017 was going to be my year. It was going to be the best year of my life. I was focused on completing RN school and wasn't thinking about continuing my education beyond that. But God had other plans. He chose a different path for me. In the summer of 2017, my 5 siblings and I lost our mother unexpectedly. These circumstances left us with a 12-year-old sister to care for. I already had a son of my own, and now we were responsible for my baby sister as well. Although we were all grown with careers, during this low point in our lives, we were kids again. Without our mother's guidance, my siblings and I had to find ourselves. My mother was our go-to person, my babysitter, our chef, our voice of reasoning, and most of all, our biggest fan. It was now time for us to lean on each other. As the eldest of 5, I had to step up, but I must say, I am prouder of my siblings than I am of myself. My siblings stepped in with my baby sister and son without hesitation. 3 young adults without kids put their lives on hold and became parents. Around fall of 2017, when the dust was settling, I flashed back to a conversation I had with my mother before the chaos began. I promised her early that year that I would return to school to complete my BSN before 2020. She promised to buy me one of those fancy stethoscopes, you know, the one that does your job for you. So now I guess my siblings owe me that $400 gift. So I decided to do it. For her, my kids, and myself. I committed to push hard and fast until I completed this goal. In December of 2017, I moved from Louisiana to Georgia to start a new career with my awesome son and my intelligent baby sister. The move brought us much closer to my siblings. Now we can be a team, just like Mom taught us to be. With my sister and son living with me, Uber became our best friend, and teamwork became my favorite word. We were a mini army. We made it look easy. The kids had to Uber themselves to football and cheer practice, and I would pick them up on my way home from work. There were many times I would get out the shower to realize food had been delivered. It was around this time that I realized the kids knew how to use my credit card a little too well. As spring of 2018 approached, it was time to add another challenge. It was time to go back to school. I realized that my opportunities were limited, and I had the ability to accomplish much more. Even more importantly, I had that promise to keep. So after starting my RN career in February of 2018, I began WGU that spring. Turns out this was a great decision. With the help of my mentor and course instructors, I was able to bridge from RN to MSN in 2 terms. This was paired with 48 to 60-hour work weeks and many sleepless nights. On my off days, I would spend 10 hours or more completing modules. My laptop was my constant companion. We went everywhere together, to kids' cheerleading practices, football games, maybe football practices, but not the games. But needless to say, I was always working on a WGU task. I would wake up at 5:30 a.m. before work just to check task screen for those revisions. And I would complete them before my shift at 5:30 if needed. I made it through my days fueled by caffeine and pep talks from my middle sister, Megan. I can still hear her now. For as long as I knew you, you wanted to be a nurse. What are you crying for now? By the way, she's sitting in the audience tooting her own horn. It was support like this from family and friends that fed my fire. Today, less than 2 years later, I stand here as an MSN graduate, assistant nurse manager, and certified progressive care nurse. For this, I have to give a special thanks to my support team, my kids for being troopers, my siblings for pushing me when I thought I couldn't move, my uncle who was more like a brother, my god sister who's more like a sister, my partner and friend who understood I needed time to heal, but still offered his support, and most of all, my family for cheering me on. Everyone would not walk the same path. We all must choose our own. But as we leave here today, I challenge you to push your limits. Apply for that job you think you're not qualified for. Take that new certification. Pursue that new degree. Take whatever leap you need to take to get to your next level. Because remember, much like those 3 a.m. revisions, it's no such thing as fail. Fail is just the first attempt in learning. Thank you.
Good morning, fellow graduates, family, and friends. As someone who has worked in higher education for the past 7 years, I've had the opportunity to participate in more commencement ceremonies than I can count. The student speeches and stories of overcoming obstacles are always remarkable and inspiring, and it is simply the best part of working in education. As I've listened to all these wonderful stories of triumph throughout my career, I promised myself if ever given the opportunity to tell someone my story, I would jump at the chance in hopes of inspiring the audience just as many have inspired me. All of us graduates have a story, and my obstacles are no greater than those of others. Those who are close to me will certainly tell you that I am a planner, whether it be outfits, events, or planning my entire grown-up life. This is certainly a trait that has its pros and cons. At 27 years old, I considered myself to be on the right path. I had finished my undergraduate degree, I had just been promoted and relocated to a new city, and was doing all the things a normal 27-year-old should be doing. But as all of us know here today, just when we think we have it all figured out, life certainly will throw us a curveball. One evening while visiting with a friend, I suddenly lost all feeling in the upper half of my body. I could hardly speak, I could not feel or move my arms, and I have never been so scared. The ER did not have immediate answers for me, and once I regained feeling a few hours later, I was instructed just to follow up with my physician. Many doctor's visits, tests, and ER stays followed over the next year. I lost feeling a couple more times, and my hands and torso had a constant tingling, painful sensation. I struggled with common daily activities, like tearing a check from a checkbook, clasping a necklace, or even just opening a creamer bottle. My sense of touch had changed, and even my hair did not feel the same. Diagnoses were ruled out and others were suspected, but it wasn't until I started having the same pain in my legs that they gave me my official diagnosis. I will be honest, hearing that you have multiple sclerosis at 27 years old was nothing that I had planned for. I knew enough about the disease to instantly begin thinking the worst. I'm not going to be able to walk, I will lose my eyesight. My mind wandered to all the darkest places, and I struggled coming to terms with the diagnosis for years. And in my mind, I was terrified that I might lose myself to this disease. But in addition to being a planner, I am also a bit stubborn. So I don't know about you guys, but has anybody told you you can't do something? I don't know about you, but when that is said to me, there's no easier way to get me to do that than tell me I'm incapable. That's a fact. So when my physician told me that I would not be able to handle my high-stress job managing a small college campus much longer, I did it so well, I ended up getting a new position managing an entire program. And when she told me I couldn't handle my new higher stress job plus enrollment in a master's program, well, here I am proving her wrong today. Thank you. I am grateful for her telling me that MS would limit my abilities, as it has made me more determined to overcome this disease. Sure, there are days when I'm in pain and I struggle just to get out of bed, but I refuse to become a statistic. According to the National MS Society, only a third of patients diagnosed with MS are able to work, as it is the most debilitating disease in young adults. Statistics like these make me feel incredibly lucky that my disease has not worsened at this point, and I'd like to think that if it does, I will still be determined enough to pursue my next goal, a doctorate degree. Thank you. Thank you. So as you get ready to walk across this stage, I encourage all of you to reflect on how much you have overcome to be here. Think about the obstacles, the setbacks, but also consider the inspirations and support along the way. Also think about the people that told you couldn't do it and perhaps send them a thank you card. You did it, and you are greater than everything that stood in your way. Of course, we all have to give credit where credit is due to those that have supported us through this journey. I have to thank my mom and stepdad who sat through countless appointments and always gave me advice whether I wanted it or not. I think we all know how that goes. All three of my sisters, Jen, Lindsay, and Natalie, who are incredible, smart women that inspire me every day. And then to my many dear friends, Katie, Brandy, Tracy, Christy, Amy, and so many more, thank you for listening and believing I didn't feel well when so many others questioned me. You never know how much that means to someone with a chronic, invisible illness. To my dear friend and colleague, Mr. Josh V., who is actually walking here today, thank you for calling me up and essentially telling me to enroll in WGU and pushing me along the way when I didn't think I could finish. And lastly, to my dad, who passed away unexpectedly just over a year ago, actually about a month after I started this program. I have to thank him for always believing in me no matter what I wanted to do in my life. You should be here, and this one is for you. So thank you.
I think it's fair to say that both Jayven and Don took Sekou's advice before they had Sekou's advice, and who? Thank you, Jayven and Don. Let's give them one more round of applause. I'm just so impressed by the stories that each of our students have to share, and the many obstacles that each of you face in the pursuit of your dreams and the aspirations that are placed before you. I'm grateful for your examples of resilience and the very clear perseverance that you have with your face and your gaze forward. And that despite all those setbacks and those telling you that you are limited in any pursuit that you may have, that instead you look forward and you persevere. I'm grateful to that example that Jayven gave to that younger sister of hers. I'm grateful to the example that Dawn gives to each and every one of us, that even in spite of obstacles and challenges and everything else, that you continue, that you persevere. It is truly a remarkable thing. And I love the advice that also Dawn gives us in simply saying thank you to each of those who doubted. Thank you, because it allows us to lift our gaze a little bit higher, to ask ourselves, why not? Why can't I do what I want to do? And each of you are an example to all of us who are associated with WGU, that you have asked that question of yourself, why not? Thank you again, and give yourselves one more round of applause. We will now like to recognize each of our master's degree graduates. So would the candidates for master's degrees and educator endorsements please rise, including all of those who are watching this via our webcast. Please stand up. All of you, stand up there. Upon the favorable recommendation of our faculty and the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and member governors of Western Governors University, I hereby confer upon you the master's degree or endorsements you have earned, to include the Master of Arts in Teaching, Master of Business Administration, Master of Education, Master of Science, or Educator endorsement, with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining. Congratulations and welcome to the community of innovative, bold, and credible professionals. Congratulations. You may now please be seated for the moment. All of those will recognize that our master's graduates wear a hood bearing the color of their discipline. The following leaders from each of our colleges will now present the diplomas to our graduates. Rashmi Prasad, Academic Vice President, College of Business. Anmi Mayfield, Academic Programs Director, College of Health Professions. Elke Leeds, Academic Vice President, College of Information Technology. And Stacy Ludwig Johnson, Academic Operations Vice President, Teachers College. Please welcome to the stage, or welcome to the lectern, Rashmi Prasad.
Will the graduates from the College of Business, starting with the first row, please come forward at the direction of the marshals to be recognized individually.
Connie Liu.
Deborah Maxwell.
Shanisha Brewer.
Lisa Gerber.
Gail Wong Martinson.
Brenda Ann Schwilke.
Shauna Adams.
Lucas Moncrief.
Christopher Stromdahl.
Marie Barreto.
Renelle Brown.
James Ritter.
Preston McGrew.
Krista Haight.
Sarita Wall.
Lauren Hausner.
Dawn Helzer.
Ashley Pelican.
Attilio Conte.
Sean Herbert.
Amanda Kaiser.
Teresa Hooks.
John Lasky.
Anthony Disney.
Rondine Jordan.
Georgia Green.
Christina McClenahan.
Mary Looney.
Drew Burson.
Carly Bronstein.
Thomas Graham.
Sonia Olider.
Jessica White.
Sarah McHugh.
Lan Pham.
Cody Beaver.
Liberty Harrison.
Amber Marlowe.
Kyle Patterson.
Kimberly Sanchi.
Crystal Gerard.
Caroline Nielsen.
Antonina Larson.
Martin Blockberger.
Alonza Matthews.
V. Lamb.
Tim Mowry.
Carl Polson.
Melinda Wittenmeyer.
Ray Coble.
Melinda Hazenkamp.
Jira Shaw.
Linda Musselman.
Carrie Sandvik.
Caroline Kimani.
Jeannie Hollefeld.
Nathaniel Hyman.
Catherine Daly.
Susan Allen.
Sarah Hill.
Hattie Timbers.
Brian Molina Jr.
Tony Black.
Amy Downmow.
Allison Metters.
Bernadette Yanni.
Jordan Giese.
Sarah Kitchen.
Stephen Giese.
Jeremy Johnson.
Erica Campbell.
Annika Wallendahl.
Jonathan Concepcion.
John Peltier.
Felicia Beyer.
Patrice Moon.
Abby Brandt.
Jill Harrington.
Ann Holting.
Lisa Baird.
Jate Scott.
Suzette Pump.
Joseph DeRosie Jr.
Edward John Risha III.
Jessica Chevron.
Gabriel Mora.
Joshua Bicanella.
Sagrario Jimenez.
Angela Brown.
Victoria Moyer.
Allison Ann Murrin.
Diane Wickerham.
Brent Carlson.
Sarah Zeich.
Melanie Swenson.
Angela Byrne.
Brenda Vigil.
Reuben Butler.
Kylie Hatch.
Rachel Alton.
Rebecca Morgan.
Carol Bailey.
Tamra Marshall.
Nicole McKay.
Kimberly Batts.
Mark Burgess.
Allison Kirshenman.
Sandy Harper.
Imelda Honoris.
Jacob Frampton.
Jennifer Hine.
Jonathan Madera.
Hilda Brown.
Edison Valerio.
Shelby Zinn.
Elaine Randawa.
Damara Acosta.
Chelsea Holty.
Cherie Bennett.
John Truex.
Yolanda Keys.
Ashley Roush.
Jennifer Dickinson.
Holly Gorski.
Tony Swellinger.
Candace Christensen.
Laura Musgrave.
Jenna Harper.
Lori Dillio.
Stacy Donovan.
Lindsay Bradley.
Timothy Barnhart.
Jennifer Smith.
Jacqueline Jameson.
Sanjay Fernandez.
Samantha Solom.
Sheila Alvarez Navarro.
Jamie Voigt.
Ashley McNutt.
Luke Conklin.
Wendell Fortenberry.
Brenda Torres.
Celia Alicia Rouse.
Sarah Kangas Haynes.
Austin Gray.
Ann Anderley.
Sarah Jones.
Kristen Ray Springer.
Amanda Carpenter.
Matthew Lightholt.
Ziona Bender.
Amy Laufman.
Michelle Harden.
Jessica Corbett.
Lori Dean.
Amy T.
Susan Blair.
Sahar Mansouri.
Audra Brooke.
Nathan Maltos.
Jared Bowen.
Robert Pohl.
Chelsea Van Grunsven.
Jeffrey Scott.
Emily Vincent.
Autumn Music Schmitz.
Tristan Mirachanian.
Bijou Simon.
Catherine Hedlund Hansen.
Lisa Lee.
Kelly Green.
Mariana Benton.
Deborah Weiner.
Christina Samples.
Lena Kostenko.
Anthony Neal.
Rochelle Danielle Daedry Pettit.
Rob Crabtree.
Georgialine Jamie Paglianaon.
Jeff Julio Matarazzo.
Christy Euling.
Dr. Rockham Fields.
Dana Ralph.
Mary Barnes.
Larinio Ursua.
Rachel Coloran.
Christina Butterton.
Michelle Ellman.
Catherine McCann.
Samantha Schultz.
Lilia Nikolova.
Philip Balmano.
Christian Huber.
Hillary Brobst.
Donald Miller.
Kaya Chavez.
Karen Turner.
Kate Mutibura.
Amanda Rasmussen.
Harley Mullins.
Noreen Rodriguez.
Elizabeth Gutierrez.
Zoilo Luis Alviar.
Kelsey Cruz.
Chang Zhong.
Sean Curran.
Paula Benjamin.
Abdallah Abdo.
Talia Porn.
Joshua Lecha.
Rebecca Gardner.
Daniel Cano.
Corey Lewis.
John Miyabuchi.
Ruslan Makloof.
Elaine Bronchadel.
Janelle Pike.
Laura Hageman.
Hayden Wolf.
Sherry Pierce.
Maria Carmela Paris David.
Janet Garza.
Brittany Rogers.
Cameron Stevens.
Emelina Diaz Wiley.
Mary Hance.
Nicolette Slaughter.
Joshua Sharp.
Mark Ingram.
Ethan Doak.
Jeffrey Bunker.
Cindy Lee.
Maria Hill.
Krista Jill Boudreau.
Teresa James.
Karen Spangler.
Sydney Goulard.
Joshua Cummings.
Stephanie Thompson.
Shavara Sochetti.
Amber Martinez.
Barrett Scott Renner.
Jill Cullen Leibold.
Scott Saunders.
Vikrant Shrista.
Rhodey Moran.
Arindern Sekota.
Stephanie Reeves.
Timothy Schofield.
Elizabeth Kozloff.
Shayla Schofield.
Mike George.
Heather Roman.
Kaya Kadima.
Florina Yee.
Esther Lim. Congratulations, College of Business graduates.
Will the graduates from the College of Health Professions, starting with the first row, please come forward at the direction of the marshals to be recognized individually.
Janelle Dunn.
Amy Harrison.
Donna Brockway.
Stacy Robinson.
Susan Warnick Breslin.
Elizabeth Staub.
Jennifer Harpham.
Catherine Pinnell.
Adrian Smith.
Brenda Aragon.
Patricia Winslow.
Cynthia Sofio.
Rebecca Kuby.
Margaret Fanning.
Selena Reed.
May Woodward.
Tashika Curtis Pugh.
Tammy Washington.
Megan Nelson.
Kimberly Witt.
Tonya Wells.
Venice Cass.
Angelica Lebrec.
Griselda Cobos.
Kathy Cassos Nemeth.
Bridget Powell.
Patty Rathbun.
Catherine Robertson.
Angela Ament.
Rebecca Barton.
Jolanda Tate.
Tanisha Dickens.
Carmela Palmer.
Aretha Payne.
Christy McMurray.
Emily Adams.
Jennifer Sales.
Krista Flink.
Kathleen Sales.
Shannon Lindler.
Noella Richardson.
Erica Lawrence.
Dorothy Lee.
Anna Kanoy.
Jayven Tipado.
Christina Mayberry.
Alan Coyle.
Kimberly Marcus.
Jessanne Frazier.
Jesse Dariano Basbas.
Oscar Omunya.
Juliette Miller Simpson.
Carol Menora Young.
Chrissy Flake.
Anita McCambridge.
Andrea Galbraith.
Monique Newman.
Carrie Wallace. Lindsay Gamble.
Melanie Powell.
Elisabetta Palenkoff.
Erica Cooper.
Carol Gajima.
Kathleen Briones.
Rita Jensen.
Anna Morris.
Carissa Martin.
Patricia Danielson.
Gretchen Aguilar.
Karen Melder Smiley.
Ivy Mordo.
Dixon Meng.
Christabel Muangozi.
Caitlin Conley.
Marcy Decker.
Denise Kazi.
Linda Seeger.
Melody Rhodes.
Rachel Pepper.
Sean Francisco.
Kimberly N. Parrish.
Susan Shirley.
Corey Ponte.
Monica Reynoso.
Aaron Udris.
Dawn Walters.
Carrie Stedman.
Corey Hall.
Rochelle Monilis.
Rosalind Gooden.
Carl Lorenz Ramos.
Patricia Endicott.
Casey Williamson.
Golo Rani.
Rose Keith.
Mary Harris.
Melissa Rose.
Adrian Schwartzman Gallimore.
Lisa Huffman.
Deborah Cameron.
Danielle Vierniza.
Daniel Hallback.
Shannon Pulley.
Lori Ginson.
John Shahusky.
Amber McLaren.
Kirsten Prickett.
Mallory Boeing.
Angelina Hardiesti Kelly.
Tina Wixon.
Brandy Young.
Amy Turk.
Andrea Zeck.
Deborah Lees Davis.
Geraldine Cook Trezick.
Annie Simone.
Laura Dotlett.
Rebecca Phillips.
Mary New.
Mitra Freer.
Ashley Winnick.
Molly Scott.
Edna Batson.
Melissa Wagoner.
Gail Gutierrez.
Tanya Yukish.
Jennifer Ashbaugh.
Gorsharon Kaur.
Haya Benaby.
Sujita Bogatti.
Amy Rosario.
Angela Jackson.
Melissa Lighty. Wednesday McCabe. Melissa Ferris. Rajbir Gill. Stacy Estes. Jeffrey LaFleur. Aurora Vanderwark. Congratulations, College of Health graduates.
Will the graduates from the College of Information Technology Starting with the first row, please come forward at the direction of the marshals to be recognized individually.
Aloaloni McKinnon.
Joaquim Rosario.
Landry Japo.
Mohideen Bajal.
Matthew Brown.
Shane Stevens.
Elison Mitchell.
Sharinifs Malapeti.
Janine McCarty.
Andrew McLaughlin.
Philip Keck.
Jerry Michelle Pasquale.
Jacob Groff.
Tessa Clifton.
Terry Carter.
Travis Faunus.
Stephen Kangas.
Tashomi Akililu.
Curtis Raymond Wilson Jr.
Charles Holgate.
Neetha Patel.
Caitlin Ann Moats.
Mary Shipley.
Austin Thorne.
Robert Cross.
Vida Vrat Agarwal.
Chris Benjamin.
Rajiv Venkatesh.
Andrew DeBrato.
Jennifer Hatley.
Pooja Gupta.
John Cushing.
Brian Sears.
Bradley Haley.
Matthew Ty.
Mark Mullick. Kristen Cullen. Tomas Mosquera. Congratulations, College of Information Technology graduates.
All right, wake up, WGU Teachers College. Before we get started, I must, watching this guy here go, who? All right, thank you so much, Teachers College. Will the graduates from the Teachers College, starting with the first row, please come forward at the direction of the marshals to be recognized individually.
Megan Eggers.
Oksana Rudenko.
Kelly Tyler Gilkey.
Aletheo Detro.
Katrina Trampush.
Susanna Judd.
Taylor Freeman.
Pamela Mortensen.
Kelly Starkey.
Talia Lofranco.
Beth White.
Christina Todd.
Elizabeth Voss.
Rowan Parker.
Clara Kurtenbach.
Candace Cheek.
Michelle Schwartz.
Nicole Zavala.
Catherine Russis.
Dana Grant.
Supreet Kaur.
Christopher Hewlett.
Kai Brown.
Alexandria Anderson.
Sean Erickson.
Suzanne Simon.
Emily Stibbs.
Sharice Hegwood.
Bianca Soto.
Robin Carlson.
Sarah Clark.
Amberly Ortiz Nordquist.
Beverly Fanning.
Leah Hernandez.
Rebecca Whitaker.
Heather Walling.
Thomas Chesness.
Alexandra Lucas.
Amanda Brown.
Kelly Dillon.
Camille Smith.
Eric Greer.
Sarah Hart.
Simone Vega.
Julie Sherwin.
Christina Jernogan.
Rebecca Roberts Duncan.
Melissa Ferreira.
William Kraus.
Tammy Eldridge.
Veronica Spiker.
Sarah Backus.
Jocelyn Larson.
Amy Loesch.
Gwyneth Willis.
Micheline Gifford.
Alicia Bates.
Tammy Namani.
Shelby Andrews.
Julie Millage.
Danica Ross.
Danielle Clark.
Ronald Garberg.
Stephanie Crook.
Sarah Anderson.
Suzanne Gordon.
Alyssa Gergen.
Carrie Dean.
Sunny Tatum.
Eileen Restrepo.
Alyssa White.
Karen Mudilara.
Enid Flynn.
Sarah Thompson.
Emma Zahn.
Laurie Bowles.
Audra Gutierrez.
Bailey Scott.
Renee Brewer.
Jeffrey McMurtry.
Brooke Briscoe Cook.
Charity Bosch.
Tonda Brown.
Brandy Winchell.
Kelly Ibarra.
Douglas Rupick.
Amy Heiser.
Lakin Owen.
Sarah Ray.
Stephanie Weinstock Garrett.
Melissa Browning.
Sandra Belfry.
Jerry Freeberg.
Claudia Garcia.
Lily Doan.
Regina Holmes Zamora.
Julia Lacey.
Caitlin Duncan.
Liza Ramos.
Sandra Sanchez.
Annalise Obras.
Kyle Kilty.
Anna Smith.
Carrie Jo Roz.
James Hill.
Alex Lee.
Daryl Breimer Jr.
Irish Rushing.
Caitlin Sellers.
David Steiner.
Tara Roan.
Regina Maloney.
Carol Schroeder.
Terrence Yai.
Stephanie Pearson.
Rhonda Case.
Courtney Lukey.
Laura Olszewski.
Amber Mitchell.
Robin Riot.
Kevin Olson.
Aaron Hepner.
Nancy Armenta Padilla.
Elizabeth Burke.
Elizabeth Ward.
Charsty Clayton.
Paul Williams.
Alyssa Thomas.
Nareda Diaz Alva.
Bonnie Landis.
Phyllis Wyatt.
Caitlin West.
Sarah Swift.
Tracy Thompson.
Alana Ramirez.
Crystal Goodwin.
Kristen Jumper.
Anna Leah Lemon.
Jean Miller.
Ann Ionitis.
Chloe Swain.
Angelica Floyd.
Roxanne Miranda.
Carla Rojas.
Haley Morgan.
Erin Fiorini.
Catherine Monroe.
Jennifer Morton.
Jodelle Gillig.
Belinda Frederick.
Marcy Koch.
Jennifer Buckle.
Ashley Robinson.
Angela Kennington.
Savannah Balfour.
Shelley Zelke.
Elizabeth Weeks.
Catherine Gracier.
Heather Burkompus.
Melissa Stegemuller.
Emily Bruland.
Kayla Struphart. Jennifer Zarate. Peter Stone. Trisha Linegar. Marshall Pion. Arcadia Ross. Serena Beck. Natalie Holyfield. Yuri Tatiana Khan. Congratulations, Teachers College graduates.
Graduates, please accept our sincere congratulations. And you now join the ranks of more than 154,000 WGU alumni. Congratulations again. You'll be happy to learn that we have a very active alumni community, and we invite you to stay involved. You can visit alumni.wgu.edu to connect with fellow night owls and take advantage of the many benefits and resources that are made just for you. For many of you, earning your diploma is the fulfillment of a lifelong goal. The academic degree you have earned at WGU will open doors for you and allow you to explore new opportunities. But it's important to remember that commencement, it is not the end. It represents a new beginning. I encourage you to explore your dreams, dare to discover, and follow your passions, whatever they may be. And whatever you choose to do, do it well, and great things will follow. Learning, it's a lifelong journey. I suppose that is now the one that has become a habit of both your heart and your mind. I urge you as you continue your journey to reach out to others in pursuit of their dreams. Identify meaningful ways to contribute to your communities and your neighborhoods, and help us find our way as a united country to a brighter pathway for our children and our children's children. Now, as is the sign of the times, we'd like to take a moment and celebrate this amazing event with a selfie. So, I'm going to invite Chancellor up here, Chancellor Drake, come up here. Sekou, why don't you also come up here? And we're going to take a selfie with all of you as our background. This is now an opportunity for you to get your phones out and take your selfies as well. So Tonya, Sekou, let's get in here.
Get it.
Awesome, we got him. There we go. Get him out there. See if you can find your family in the stands. As you celebrate this day on social media, please remember to use the hashtag WGUGrad. This now concludes our commencement ceremony, and please remain seated until our graduates have filed out. Thank you and congratulations once again.